Pretty much perfect, eh? I know it's not in this right now. I'm just leaving it on this angle. But the 6 ball, okay, is green. They say Martians are green. If the 6 ball is green, that means the 14 ball has to be green. That means that's a striped ball. So that means this world, our plants are green. Okay? I don't know what copper has to do with this yet. Now, why do I say green, God 6? Well, God is number 6. The only reason for number 7, okay, is to have the Spirit connect, which connects the worlds together. I'm going back in time. I mean, I'm talking before it was just a normal thing, that connection. But before it was a normal thing, God was the 6 on the dice. He was the 3, and the 3, and the 3, and the 3. He was the outside numbers. 1, 2, 3, straight across. 1 with 2 makes the creation 3. 1, 4, 7, the 1 spirit at the 4 angles of the 7 connection. Okay, 1, 4, 7. And then you have 7, 8, 9, which is the connection. That 7 is the spirit now. Okay, it belongs. Okay, I'm going to show you where that 7 belongs. Okay. Okay, you see this? It says 7th position. It's pointing the arrow, and the 5th position in the center. What happens is when they make the connection with the Spirit from the heavens, that 7 still remains there, but the dice is only 6. So what has to happen is that dot has to put all the worlds together. That dot. So even if that's in the 5th position, it's the 7th number. That's why the 7 horse in thoroughbred racing is orange, and that's why the pull ball is, the 5 ball is orange, and the 13 ball striped is orange because it's 1 spirit of creation. It's on the outside, going across. It's not going in an X and creating a star in your tic-tac-toe game. Okay? So then that position, okay, that 7 position goes in the 5 hole. 5, 7, 7, 5. Hebrew calendar 5775 told to you over the hundreds of years that we're playing tic-tac-toe that it's right there, and that's how it happened. When the connection came to be. God 7. Okay? No. God is 6. Okay? He became 7. Okay, when that dot had to be created in the center. So God moves still, he's 6, but he's 6 and 1, God 7. But it's the 1 that's in the 5 hole, if you can understand where I'm going. So anyways, you have the 5 hole, okay, with the 7 in it, and then you have the 7 in the 5 hole. That's 5775. Did I say it not right in the Hebrew calendar? Did I not mention this before? Can I show you this book? Look at that crown. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 on the each outside. Look at the orange in the center. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. There's 7 of them. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. Excuse me. There's 8. Excuse me. There's 3 ways. There's many ways to do this. But just count up and down in the center. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. You see, the 7 is dead center. Okay? Now count on the outsides. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Okay? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 blue. 1 blue on the top, the electronic world. Anyways, they do make up 4 reshes. 4 reshes. What number in the alphabet is resh? Is it 18 times 4? It's 360. 72. 72. Anyways, I'm off the subject now. Got carried away. I'm going to show you something. There's many things to tell you. But what I'm going to show you is this design I did. Okay? Take a look at them. There's 4 Magen Davids And in the center, okay, is an X'd out hexagon, creating, if you don't notice, I'm going to try and, I'd have to put a little bit to this. I'm adding on something just so you can see it and understand it better. Creating the Jesus fish in the center. If I turn it this way, it looks like a diamond ring, right? In the center I'm talking about. So you have 4 Magen Davids, okay? In 4 of the Magen Davids, if you take a look, it says hex. That is because that's the area where life is going on right now. The passage is the 2 fish going east and west in the center, okay? In all actuality, if you look at that, the Magen David hexagons with the center are the 2, 4, the 2, 5, 8, 4, 5, 6. That's what it is. That's the Magen David. That's the actual style of what they call Spirit Connect. It's the Magen David lines of the triangle that create the entire, let me say, the whole skins, like the skin on your arm. Look at it right near your hands, how it turns into triangular and diamond shapes. Do you think God separated anything from our bodies than he did the universe? Have I not explained to you that we live in the tricylinderal, where 2 only move, and then there's the seconds clocks that barely moves? Something special about Jupiter. And then Jupiter might be just a representation of the bigger picture, of which I'm still missing. Maybe Jupiter is the center of something that goes on here. Maybe it has nothing actually to do with heaven. Or is Jupiter like placed on your watch, and the actual carcass of the watch is heaven, and Jupiter gets closed inside with the rest of us? I'm not sure how that works. But as I showed you as I showed you the Magen Davids, I want to show you something else. I'm going to change the picture around, and I'm going to add a little bit of a darker line extension, because I was telling you about that 45-degree angle that everything seems to pass on. Right, well, I want to continue off and show you what happens to the Magen David, okay? Inside that Magen David, okay, you see those lines? Hold on a second, where is it? Okay. You see those lines going out the top? Okay, that's the extension. Take a good look. I'm going to extend more lines. I want you to actually be able to see this, because it would be fun if you can see what I see, okay? Let's see if you can see what I see. Tell me if you see what you see. Tic-tac-toe all the way around. Tic-tac-toe, tic-tac-toe, tic-tac-toe. You've got so many elements in there. Once it gets done, if the imagination is great enough, you will be able to see the fox at the bottom where the 2 fish are. Do you see the actual fox? Do you see the birds inside of there? The wolf? Little Red Riding Hood, where can you be? The wolf is close, can't you see? The orange fox is in the field, don't you worry. Fox, foxtrot, color, orange, almost the same color as part of this planet Earth. Thus it must be connected. The similarities are too close. Spirit is a creation. It wasn't an obligation, but on the earth, the spirit was almost a non-defiant or even known. Spirit is the connection of the soul, automatic, with nobody around, nothing to control it, the natural elements. And then came along Mother Nature, who loved the flowers. Oh, she thought they were beautiful. And she says, I want a world with flowers and love. And then there was God out there, and I'm not quite sure what he was into, but he was a big scientist about the nature of the world, probably the astronomy, and he said, you know what? He says, I want to know what it all takes. He says, I want to have a child, I want to have someone just like me, and he created one like him. But then he wanted more. He says, I want a child in the universe. And then he met up with Mother Nature. And when God met Mother Nature, the bang, what an explosion between the two. The Big Bang Theory, for those who don't know it, well, that's what started the .com. Hello. In the heavens there's a .com, on the earth there's a .com, 2 digital dots between the 2 numbers. But the heaven is the earth. The Big Bang starts the clock and everything starts to move. What do you think? You didn't pick up the dice and throw them? You think we're the only ones? I wish I was able to rhyme something with that. Oh my God. The only one. Fun. Ton. Mun. Mun is like bread, but bread is like money, and mun and money. Mun and money and honey. Can't get it going. No, I'm a little off. Taking that test. I need a rest. I was doing my best. I was outside. Anyways, so I showed you this. And out of that also, okay, I don't know if you notice it, but a snowflake, okay, if anybody ever told you there's no two snowflakes alike, it's not true. The carcass of the snowflake is all alike. The passage, okay, what happens, I skipped over something, the passage of most snowflakes, they have either 6 arms or 8 arms, okay? If it's 6 arms, it's just one part of the start, it goes 1, 5, 9. You know what I told you, it goes across this way, across this way, across this way, and across this way. You know what happens if you go across on all these? They all equal to 10s if you don't count the center space. You can go 4 times, east, west, north, and south, southeast, southwest. Okay, anyways, you go 4 times. The total of each one, 40. You can do it 4 ways. You can do 160. But it's done, if you complete it all, okay, you can go also 8 ways. I know you're all mixed up right now. What I'm trying to say is Moses took the 40 days and the 40 nights. And when you do a tic-tac-toe design, okay, with all winners, with these winners, okay, there's 1, 2, 3, 4 lines. Each line equals 10. You get a total of 40. But because you went through the center, you get the bonus of the whole center, the value of 5. So you get 4 times 5 is 20. So now you get a total of 60. So now you know you got a total of 60 and a total of 40, 4, and 6. You have the soul and you have the spirit again. It's not me. Do you understand what I'm saying? Because spirit is 4 and soul is 6. And when you play the tic-tac-toe game and you score it by number and dots, I'd have to explain it to you one time if I can remember. We're at the end of this video. I'm lost. Did I light up a cigarette yet? I have to light a cigarette before this video goes out, no? Wow, 7:08, 3 videos. There's just so much out there. Yeah, the 20. The 2 worlds, one of the reasons, one thing I was going to tell you, 20 is the 2 worlds, and not counting the 5 world, which is the center world that connects everything. And 30 is all 3 worlds, counting the connecting worlds. Okay, but in totality, there's 3 of 4 worlds, 3 of 4 worlds, and 3 of 4 worlds because of the star. Now I'm writing on cigarette packs, and I'm rushing through this, and my cigarettes are falling. 3 of 4 worlds, 3 of 4 worlds, 3 of 4 worlds, 3 of 4 worlds, 3 of 4 worlds. But then you're going to say, how's it 4 worlds? I see 6 spaces. You're absolutely right. So we're going to count the south and the north. I don't get it. We don't even count it here on Earth. These 2 are barred off. This is all you got left. The other 2 are barred off. If you put it this way, it's the Budweiser bow tie. If you put it this way, it's an hourglass. If I extend the hourglass, okay, and cross it on both sides, I end up with the mug and dove it again with an hourglass on each side. Maybe that is like a sprinkler. You got to shove it in the ground until it gets to here and it just stands up like this. So you take it, and then it sort of looks like a little design. And then you design it a little more until it looks like the sun. 72 markings. Anyways, wasn't looking to excite anybody right now. I am still single. I guess my antennas aren't looking. This is what happens when I become single. I wear this a little bit more often. I feel it in my teeth. 20 more seconds to go. Number 86. 2 parts of the heaven. The 6th part. You see where the 6 hooks onto the 6 has a hook? Well, it's because it's the soul hooking onto the spirit.